It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Do it, bitch, free me. Damn, bitch, trap me. They gon' have to fight me. Fuck the police. And that nasty baloney. Oh, God.
It says y'all got a lot. Somebody made a Twitter post says y'all remember when Latto got out of jail and dissed everybody that was trolling her. She said y'all got a lot to say, but let me see you get pulled off the plane on the way to Punta Cana, wrongfully arrested in front of the whole airport, literally profiled. People think you're in jail for actually stealing. So everybody talking stuff, calling you broke, blogs spreading fake news, 10,000 plus lawyer fees, and sitting there 3 days with no refund on your vacation or lawyer fees. Let me know when y'all want a story time, so we get in the story time.
Whew, lot to unpack here. So let's get started. I'm really trying to think where to start. This is very traumatic for me. It's not funny. So back in like 2018, I think I was like 19, 20. I don't feel like doing the math right now, but I was on the way to my friend's birthday trip. She was having a birthday trip in Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, and I booked my hotel room, I booked my flight, and I was on the way to the airport. Quick little mini story time. Hold on. I got into it with my mama pretty bad the morning of and the night before this trip, because I hit her like, "Oh, Ma, where's my passport?" Y'all, tell me why this lady couldn't find my passport. So I had to wake up early. In Atlanta, we got like the passport agency, and I don't know how it is now, but back then I just like went there. I was there at the crack of dawn, like as crack of dawn when it first opened, and I got my passport within like a couple hours before my flight. So already I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make this fucking flight. I'm trying to go to Punta Cana, celebrate my friend's birthday, whatever. Little did I know how my day was gonna go. Anyways, point being, the day was already stressful before any of this bullshit started. So I get to the airport. My friends already knew the trouble I was having with my passport in the first place. So when I get to the airport, we like, whoo, bitch, it's time to unwind. It's time to relax. Like, we made the little boomerang. Y'all know, like, when you finally make it out the group chat, like the boomerang with the passports. Yeah, we was making all that. Boom, we end up, we boarding now. I'm walking on the plane. Before I can even step foot on the plane, you know, like the little walkway area, hallway thing. It's two officers. They like, "Miss Stevens." I'm like, "What's up?" They like, "You're gonna come with us. You're being arrested, for," what was it? Like, I can't think of the like technical term right now. Yeah, I try to block this whole shit from my memory. Like, I really be forgetting that this shit happened to me, like, deadass. It was like whatever, like theft by taking. I think theft by taking, like whatever, like a felony charge. So immediately I'm like, y'all got the wrong person, babe. I have this paid for vacation to Punta Cana waiting. And yeah, y'all got the wrong person. You need to pull up some camera footage or something, because I'm not going with you. They basically like, you know, that don't got nothing to do with us. We got a warrant for your arrest. And then they say the county, I think it's like Sandy Springs. Is that even a county? I don't know. If you live in Atlanta, it was some shit like that. And I'm like, mind you, this, like, sir, I don't even be in Sandy Springs. You have the wrong person. Like, but he like, you know, we just the officers. Like, you just gonna have to come with us. We gonna call the Sandy Springs officers and see if they wanna come and get you. If they don't want to come and get you, then you can go on about your business. I'm like, they not gonna come and get me, because they gonna realize they made a mistake. And so I'm like, can I call my mama? The fuck? They like, yeah, you can call your mom when we get downstairs. So y'all, they walking me through the whole airport. I'm not like too famous, but I'm like kind of like, I got motion in Atlanta. So like, they walking me through the whole airport in cuffs. Like, people is like, Big Latto, what going on, Big Latto? I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed. So I called my mama. Mind y'all, remember what I told y'all earlier about the passport shit, right? So my mama think it's a joke. I'm like, Ma, it's not funny. Like, I'm on the verge of tears, but I got to act gangster because all these people following me. They follow me in the airport. Like, they trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not going to act. So I'm like, Ma, I'm really holding back tears. Like, I'm not playing. Like, the plane is probably took off. I'm not on the plane. I'm finna go to jail for something I did not do. No doubt in my mom. Like, I ain't never even stolen my what the fuck. She's not believing me. It took a while to like convince her. I'm like, put my daddy on the phone. I'm telling him. So now when they finally take me serious, they trying to like call my lawyer, trying to like figure out what's going on. And I'm like, I'm going to jail. Oh, did I tell y'all? So they was waiting on the Sandy Springs police to like figure out if they was gonna come get me and take me to jail or let me go. Yeah, they came and got my ass. Oh, did y'all know they got a jail at the airport? Yeah, I was sitting in the jail at the airport until the Sandy Springs police came and got me. And yeah, like I had a fresh wig because I'm thinking I'm about to go to Punta Cana, fresh lashes. Like, I was not prepared to go to jail. I'm in the back of the cop car and I'm really just thinking like, I gotta act tough. Like, I really want to cry. Like, the spoiled rich bitch in me is like still never that. So I'm like, sir, what jail I'm finna go to? Why does it say Rice Street? Huh? Immediately, I'm like, yeah, no, we not crying, bitch. You better act tough, and you better act like you can whoop any hoe in this bitch. I'm shaking in my boots the whole time in the back of the car seat. I mean, not the car seat. I'm in the back of the cop car, like. But, baby, I'm acting tougher than a bitch. But, baby, you would have thought I was a real right. So, we pull up at Rice Street. And, yeah, for everybody saying, like, oh, she did 24 hours. Baby, I did 3 days. So, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anyways, we pull up. And, so I gotta, oh! Y'all, why when I first pull up, she like, ain't that Latto? And the other officer like, girl, we don't give a fuck. Chinese Kitty in here too. Shout out to Chinese Kitty. That's my girl. She like, we don't give a fuck. These hoes ain't famous in here. So, mind you, remember I told y'all I'm in the car, like, gassing myself up. Like, I'm in the back seat, like, nah, you finna act like a fucking gangster in here. So, I'm like, I don't give a fuck either. Why would I say that? So me and Shotty sleep beefing. Y'all, why she the one that gotta like dress me out? Let me tell y'all what happens like when you put on the clothes and stuff. Me and her in this room, and she like, drop your pants. I drop my pants though. She like bend over and cough. That pussy fresh wax though. Fresh wax, cause I was going on vacation. So I bend over and cough. This hoe say, you not coughing for real. We gonna stand here until you cough for real. I cough for real. Whatever the fuck that means. Like, I was coughing. She was just trying to give me a hard time. Anyways. So, yeah, what part am I at? I had to get a little shot and shit. And then, like, when I'm getting booked in, I'm talking to the man. I'm like, sir, I'm not supposed to be here. Blah, say blah. And he like, again, like, I hear you, but I can't do nothing about it. So I'm like, okay, well, so when am I getting out? And he like, because it was a felony charge, I think, I didn't get I didn't get a bond immediately. I had to wait and go to court in the morning. So I'm finna spend a night in this bitch. Girl, I'm in this holding cell. It's cold, no blanket, concrete. I'm so mad. They bringing us breakfast. Girl, please. I don't even think I went to sleep that first night. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't eat or go to sleep because I'm like, I'm finna get out in the morning. I'm not even finna play with y'all. Girl, so I go to court in the morning come, boom, go to court. And when I walk in the court, I did get a phone call. So I talked to my parents on the phone. And my daddy was laughing with his bitch. But they figured something out, obviously, because when I walked in the court, the lady was like, Latto? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I'm your lawyer. Like, your parents, because I never had no, like, criminal lawyer. I only had a entertainment lawyer. I ain't been in no trouble. So they like, your parents, whatever, they set it up. The judge, when they got to my name, the judge immediately was like, "Oh, you don't have no record." But mind you, I can't even explain myself. So like, while the judge talking, she's saying stuff like, "Oh, you don't have no record. Don't let this happen again." Da da da. I'm sitting over there mad in them, cause I'm like, again, it never even happened. The fuck, your weak ass justice system did this to me, bitch. Anyway, so she like, "Yeah, you gonna get a signature bond." It's like something like, you never been in trouble before, so you get like a get out of jail free card type shit. So I'm like, "Oh, bet." Girl, why when I get back to that holding cell, they taking a long ass time to let me out? I'm like, "Hey, baby, y'all supposed to be letting me out. The judge said I'm free to go." They talking about the electricity zone. The system is down. We can't book anybody in or out. I'm like, "How long that's gonna be?" She's like, "Shouldn't be long, whatever." Girl, I spent the night again. Mind you, it's scary in there. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gangster. Like, I don't play I don't play with you hoes. But, bruh, it's bitches getting bullied. Like, "Ho, get up. I want to sit right there." I'm looking like, I ain't finna be Captain Sabo today, honey. I don't condone bullying, but bitch, I ain't finna get punched on. So I'm like, damn, this hoe is finna fucking. I watched this hoe get her shoes stole. I'm not in a holding cell no more. Like, they had me in this thing. Like, I mean, I guess it is a holding cell. If you live in Atlanta, you been in Rice Street. It's like they don't have like a women's part in there, but they couldn't ship me to that other jail because technically I'm supposed to be out, but they can't let me out yet because the system is down. So I'm beyond the holding cell. So, but I'm in this other holding cell in the back where it's like all the real people who really supposed to be there that's going to court. Do that make sense? Whatever. If you know, you know. It was like, no shade, but it was like nasty. It was like, I'm sorry, but it was like nasty people, nasty. I had to pee in front of other people, hold my shit. And remember I told you I didn't eat? Oh yeah, baby, I end up eating that bologna sandwich. The fuck? I'm starving. But yeah, I end up getting out the next day. So in total I spent, well, I'm gonna say 3 days, but like 2.5 days. And my mama came and got me. And first thing I get in the car, she like, "Yeah, everybody knows." I'm like, "Everybody knows what?" Looking at all these headlines, the blogs is like, "Latto arrested for stealing." Then somebody started this weak ass room like I stole a bra. I got caught stealing a bra in the mall, and that's how I went to jail. Skirt, girl, fuck you. All my old ops and like bitches who didn't like me, whatever. Everybody just having a field day with this false ass story, running with it, calling me a thief. Mind you, like I'm supposed to be some type of like celebrity. I ain't have really much going on at the time, but I had a little something going on, like enough to like, we didn't know you was stealing. So it was like little talk of the town or whatever. And yeah, I never got my money back for my vacation. I missed the vacation. And I never got my money back for paying my lawyer. And like $10,000. Mind you, I'm like 19. Girl, I done told the whole story and forgot to tell y'all like how they got me and not the real thief. So what had happened was, when I got out, we end up sitting with the lawyer like the next day, something like that. And I'm like, okay, so how the fuck did all this happen? Whatever. And she basically tell us she had did some digging and she ended up talking to the man who put the warrant out for this girl's arrest. So basically he tell my lawyer like he was talking to this girl on Facebook. First of all, he said he don't know me. And he was talking to this girl on Facebook. She was a sex worker and they met in Atlanta somewhere. Like they got like a motel room, whatever, and he was like, "I'm gonna leave. Do you want to come with me?" He had to go do something, whatever, and she like, "Nah." When Buddy come back, his Louis luggage, his Rolex, like a bunch of valuable things is gone, and so is she. Duh. So he called the police, and he don't have her name. He just got, this picture of her from her Facebook, and they do this thing called Bolo. APD, they send this picture out to like all the officers, I guess, and it mean be on the lookout. So, long story short, one officer from Atlanta Police Department, I've yet to find out who this person is, but one of these motherfuckers told these people that, oh, I know who that is. That's Latto from the rap game. That's Alyssa Stevens. Cause this girl light skinned with lashes and a wig and tattoos, and I swear on everything I love, y'all, that's all it took for me to get arrested. I don't know if the girl ever end up going to jail or if Buddy end up getting his stuff back. I don't know, but I do know my lawyer was like, he's willing to like clear your name. Like, I showed him pictures of you, and he was like, nah, that's not her. I wish it was her, but it's not her. And yeah, that's how I went to jail. And so, like, when y'all make jokes about it on the internet, it's actually very dramatic. And I'm very aware that that video is hella cringe, but I was 19 and I had a lot to lose, and everybody was talking shit. Blogs was posting this shit without even like confirming their stories. And yeah, I never got any of my money back. So I just took that L and got my character destroyed on the internet. So yes, I went in the studio the next day and made my first day out song. Bitch, let me do that. Let me rock out. Let me do that.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. We here with Big Latto. She going through a lot in the news today. She going through a lot in the news today about her pregnancy. And a lot of people want me to talk about her. But I really don't see a need to drag a woman for getting pregnant. There's a lot of women that get pregnant by people, for for stupid reasons and do stupid things. And, it is what it is. Whether she be with the man or not, somebody gonna take her at Latto and that baby, okay? Latto is not, ain't nobody gonna turn down Latto or that baby, okay? Thing is, it is what it is. But this situation came across my For You page, I'm guessing because of her whole situation going on now that everything is going viral. And I was just like, oh, interesting. So I watched it. And, well, I didn't watch it. I was like, oh, she got a 3-part story. Let's do it. Wow, thing. This, you know what? I ain't never been framed, but shout out to Latto for, she took it on the chin. It sucked, but I bet while she was going through it, it really hurt. Being getting arrested in front of everybody, and then not only getting arrested in front of everybody, but actually like having to do the perp walk at the airport, then get you in booking and people coming through, and just being pretty in the jail. People are creeps, so they just gonna be looking, and somebody might try to talk to you, and you know what I'm saying, be like, hey baby, what you in here for? Girl, you too fine to be up in here. I know she heard that about 1,000 times, and then somebody tried to look out for her because she probably young. Oh, this your first time? Oh, don't even trip. I'm gonna tell you how this gonna go. You know what I'm saying? When you go to jail, it depends on who you is and how you carry yourself. Some people will look out for you. You know what I mean? But then again, there are some people that'll take advantage of you if they can, because people are slimy like that. So, I ain't mad at Big Latto. I like her music, to a certain extent. I won't be listening to it, but she's a good artist, I guess. But yeah, she got framed, and it's a shitty situation because she didn't get nothing out of it. Even when she cleared her name, nobody came on and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Latto, for making a story time about you and making a video about you getting arrested. I'm sorry, that this happened to you. This, the fact that a random ass police officer just called you out and didn't have no facts, didn't even know if it was actually you. Like, that's crazy. Like, how do you know if it's actually her? Like, then if you know she's semi famous, you could be like, well, let me reach out to her on Instagram. Hey, is this you? You need to check this out before you go on any flights, because this could stop you from going anywhere. That would have been a helpful solution, police. Like, especially knowing that she's famous. That's so weird. Like, that y'all will put a warrant out for somebody and don't go looking for them. Like, I remember hearing another situation like that where that police, I think what they do, they put a warrant out for somebody. They knew where to go get them at, but instead of, Whistling Diesel. So Whistling Diesel, they didn't put a warrant out. Well, they did put a warrant out for him, but they said he was they got him for tax evasion. But instead of getting with him and getting with his lawyers and saying, "Hey, we're doing an audit on you for, this reason. We've been tipped off with this situation, this vehicle and this situation, and we think there's some tax evasion that, some taxes are owed to the state for this vehicle." So instead of doing that, they wanted to arrest him. So they arrested him. And then they did it a second time for a second vehicle. So at this point, now they're just messing with him. And it's just like, sometimes cops don't have to do nothing, but they do dickhead stuff just to be dicks. So shout out to Latto, man. Hope you get cleared of all this, man. Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.